And right into the shift. Bichette picks it up cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone. 2 down, no one on base. And digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Into the windup and the pitch. And a good pitch, but it misses here, and that moves the count back to even on the Dodger third baseman, 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Semien is there, and the side is retired. Here's George Springer. Second trip to the plate for him. He drew a leadoff walk in the home first.
Hey, going back to his first at-bat, that was a terrific at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches, and one of the things you want to do is try to drive that pitch count up early on the starting pitcher.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Now 1 down with the bases empty. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And not the kind of swing you're looking for. 3-1 as it runs to a full count now. 3-2. And he loses him on a breaking ball. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Throw down to second.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Still 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. Semien's off and running. But he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's first and second now with 1 away.
The shortstop.
Snap throw behind the runner at second, but he's back in safely.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Bo Bichette goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Now to bat, Albert Pujols flew out last time up. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. To the plate now, A.J. Pollock. Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. Gurriel ranges deep into the corner to make the catch for the first out. 1 out, runner at first. And here comes Cody. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Pujols, base runner at first with 1 out. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2. And he scurries back to first base safely. Now to the plate, Mookie Betts, a Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Stepping in once again is Alejandro Kirk. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here. You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Count even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Now batting.
Striding forward now is the DH, Corey Dickerson. He singled in his first AB. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Seager trying to get there, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Next, here is Lourdes Gurriel. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Lourdes Gurriel.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Turner's got it. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. Now to the plate, here is Corey Seager. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Here now the 2-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th. Here now is Trey Turner, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. 1 down. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. And a slurve, but this is in the dirt. Julian Merriweather enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Julian.
Swing and oh my, hit him with the high into the second deck and gone.
That's why you got to pay attention in the on-deck circle. He was calibrating his heater right there, checking out the off-speed stuff, and he didn't wait around. First time he's seeing him, didn't matter. He took him deep.
At the plate now, Will Smith. 2-2 to the Dodgers catcher.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Guerrero is there. 2 down. So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Striding in is Santiago Espinal. He'll get us going for the Jays in their half of the 6th. Swing and a little blooper to center. Turner is there. 1 out. So the lineup flips over and digging in, George Springer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into left field for a 1-out hit. Into the box, Marcus Semien. Ground ball sent back up the middle. To second for one. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Seventh inning ready to roll, and striding forward the designated hitter, Albert Pujols. Fouled away. Swing and a liner. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number one. One gone now in the LA seventh. And up next, the center fielder, A.J. Pollock. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
The center fielder,
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Bellinger connects as this is deep to right. And it's gone as they add still another.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the seventh, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Stepping in now, Mookie Betts. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So that'll extend the inning, and with 2 away, bring up Corey Seager. Standing in now, Corey Seager. Grounded to the right. Simeon's there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, it'll be Vladimir Guerrero Jr., and they could use a spark from him here. Betts has a read on it. 1 away. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Bo Bichette. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Kershaw looks in. 1-1 on its way. Clearly fooled there on the slider.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches. Very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
That's an awesome 12-6 hook right there. Look at the depth, spin rate, nasty downward tilt on that pitch.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time, and a breaking ball's bounced out towards second. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Trey Turner. Heading out towards shallow right. Hernandez has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Ranging back is Hernandez. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 2 away for the Dodgers here in the 8th. And that brings up Will Smith. The 3-1 pitch. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. At the plate, Justin Turner. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Ready with the payoff pitch. Pitch popped up. Semien shading to his right, and the inning is over. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in is the DH, Corey Dickerson. 2 balls and a strike. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. And it's a full count, 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
Now
to the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Now batting.
Digging in next, Santiago Espinal. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. A ball and 2 strikes now. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Next to bat for Toronto, George Springer. A hit in 2 tries so far. Oh, and a beautiful diving catch there will end the inning as the... Stepping up is Albert Pujols. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Next up for Los Angeles, A.J. Pollock, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
On to first, and there are 2 down. Ready now is Cody Bellinger. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at-bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And the off-balance throw gets it. So now into the box is Marcus Semien. No hits to this point. High in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. A bouncer to the left side. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And he won't have to contend with a throw as that misses for ball 4. First and second now to start the inning. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Their count now at 2-2. Semien at second. Guerrero on at first with nobody out. So now to the plate, Teoscar Hernandez. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 2 and possibly all 3 home. Stepping in now, Alejandro Kirk.
The catcher.
Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
Reined in to third now, but he's safe as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
Now batting, the designated
Next to
hitter,
dig in, Corey Dickerson, and their runners at the corners now. Kenley Jansen comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth, and it's fouled away.
number 74.
3 runs already home here.
Jansen.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Jansen will take it himself for the first out of the inning. So we've got runners at the corners here, 1 away, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Fouled off. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Bat explodes as this has popped up, and he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out. Number 2.
Number 5.
Next, it'll be Santiago Espinal, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 5-3, the final score in this afternoon's game.